Welcome back. It's now time for your lunchtime sports. The 200-meter world record will be targeted by two-time world champion Shericka Jackson at the Brussels Diamond League meet in Belgium this afternoon, Jamaica time, in what will be her second race since securing her second world title in a championship and national record, 21.41 seconds at the World Athletics Championships in Budapest. The 29-year-old believes today could be the day she removes the 35-year-old mark. And Jackson was speaking at Thursday's press conference.
Close, just a little win and I would have been the world record holder, but Coach and I have spoken and I think we are going after it this year. I hope to get it tomorrow. If I do, then that would be probably ease a little pressure off me going into Eugene, but if not, we have another shot at Eugene.
Jackson will contest the 200 meters at 2:09 p.m. Jamaica time. Now, 10 other Jamaicans will also be in action on the day, including two-time double Olympic sprinter champion Elaine Thompson-Herah. Thompson-Herah will line up alongside compatriots and World Championship sprint relay silver medalist Natasha Morrison and Shashali Forbes in the women's 100 meters at 1:36. Now, World Championship bronze medalists Rochelle Clayton along with compatriots Andronette Knight and Jenny Russell are the Jamaicans in the women's 400-meter hurdles at 1:46. Now, two-time World Championship silver medalist Shanika Ricketts will be in action in the triple jump alongside fellow Jamaican Kimberly Williams at 1:41 p.m. National record holder Rasheen McDonald is the lone Jamaican in the men's 400 meters at 2:50 p.m., while Candice McLeod will contest the women's 400 meters at 1:04 p.m. Football news now. Jamaica's Reggae boys will look to continue their impressive recent record against Honduras when the teams do battle in their opening League A Group B CONCACAF Nations League match this evening at the National Stadium. Now, the Reggae boys have won 4 of their last 5 matches against the Central Americans with 1 draw, and head coach Heimer Holgrimson is looking to get the better of them once again.
If you focus on Honduras, a physical team, good possession team. We watch their matches in the Gold Cup. We analyze them in the Gold Cup, so we know their players, their capabilities, their strengths. And now they change coaches. So Reinaldo Rueda is a known, experienced coach. Has played a lot of games versus Jamaica, so he knows what to expect. He knows the players from the past, and we'll see. From what we have analyzed them in the past, some changes will of course happen. So we think we are prepared for what is coming, but we will have to take it and see what changes he will throw and do against us.
A majority of the squad contested the CONCACAF Gold Cup in June, but with a clear strategy in mind. Coach Holgrimson says the team will play slightly different than they did at the Gold Cup.
Playing against Honduras especially, we need to put some emphasis on some details, both defending but mostly attacking, I would say. I'm not going to tell you what that is, but we will tweak some things from the Gold Cup that both we need to improve, plus we expect will be effective against them.
The match kicks off at 8:10 p.m. Some tennis news now. American teenager Coco Gauff and a second seed Aryna Sabalenka will do battle in the U.S. Open women's singles final after semi-final victories on Thursday evening. 6th seed Gauff reached her first U.S. Open singles final after beating Karolina Muchova in a semi-final disrupted by protesters. 19-year-old Gauff wrapped up a 6-4, 7-5 win over Czech 10th seed Muchova when the pair resumed after a 49-minute delay due to the protesters. 4 protesters chanted for the end of fossil fuels. Sabalenka dug deep to beat Madison Keys, love 6, 7-6, 7-6 to prevent an all-American affair in the final. Now, while Sabalenka won the Australian Open earlier this year, it will be Gauff's second attempt to win a Grand Slam singles title after finishing runner-up to Poland's Iga Świątek at the 2022 French Open. And finally, The first youth test between the West Indies under-19s and Sri Lanka's under-19s ended in a draw on the fourth and final day in Dambulla. Sri Lanka reached 122 for 4 in their second innings in the post-tea session when the game was called. Ravishan Natara top scored with 50 as Isaiah Thorne, Jamaica's Ryan Edwards and Nathan Seeley and Tariq Edward all took a wicket each. Now earlier the young West Indians were dismissed for 309 in their first innings reply after zooming on 119 for 3. Jamaica's Jordan Johnson carried on to 149 from his overnight 54. He shared in a 96-run 7th-wicket partnership with fellow Jamaican Steve Wedderburn, who made 41 after zooming on 28. Edward also made 36 as Vihas Tamika took 6 for 78 and Vishwa Lahiru 3 for 61 for the young Sri Lankans. The second and final youth test bowls off on Monday, September 11. And that's where we pull up stumps for now. And I am Jermaine Brown. Kalisha, back to you.
Thanks, Jermaine. And that's the Midday News. I'm Kalisha Williams. Join us at 7 for Primetime News. On behalf of the news, sports, and production teams, good afternoon.